I've spent the last few days thinking about the power of protest for us historically. I think for a lot of folks, some young folks, some people who don't engage in activism or organizing work at all, they think that the George Floyd protests were new. They weren't. They are part and parcel of everything that was stood up and created around the Black Lives Matter movement, right? That was a movement that started after Trayvon Martin was killed by a vigilante, George Zimmerman, and there was no repercussion for his actions. Yet and still, we know that we've made progress. The truth about this country is that 100 years after the poorest white people could vote, Black people finally got the right to vote. The truth about this country is even after we finally got the right to vote, the Voting Rights Act was completely gutted. The 1965 Voting Rights Act was completely gutted in 2013 in a Supreme Court case called Shelby versus Holder. The truth about progress is that it ebbs and flows, and more so for any other group of people in this country, it is for people of color. And so right now, folks are protesting Georgia because voting rights are once again on the line. So it's not that any one particular movement, I think particularly around Black movements and Black politics, we can't afford to just take one thing and say we're just focusing on just living today. We have to focus on living and voting, because if we don't change policy, we can't live, right? We have to focus on our economic opportunity and rights and salaries and wages and being paid fairly and access to capital, because if we don't have our economic power, we can't move the needle on any of these other things. It is all part and parcel of what it means to find your real power in this country and to dwell in it.